Hello, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is all about love. So we're going to talk about how much we love each ally in the emotional, sense. Like, we're not talking about, how much we love the card. We mean, how much do we, want to date Pete Sylvester?
Yeah, them as people.
As people, yeah.
And maybe animals.
And maybe animals. So if you don't know, this is actually something we did a while ago with investigators.
Don't look at that.
I'm going to include it in the video description. And this was a fun video we did in 2020, I think. 2020 or 2021. It was a long time ago.
It was blurred together.
Yeah. So we thought, hey, let's do it with allies this year, and next year we'll do it with enemies and have a great time, having sex with ghouls. It'll be great. Our categories are the one true bae. Notably, we are not going to put anyone in this one until the end. We're going to put someone from the long-term relationship into the one true bae category. We also have summer fling, one night stand, friend zone, stay away, and everyone's favorite category, not human. So, you know what? I'm actually going to just... One second. All right, look, now you can see who we're talking about up here.
Magic.
Beat Cop. So he is human. We can all agree? So he's actually human.
I'm sure there's some sort of slightly tasteless joke to make about that, but
yeah.
Do we have, is there only one beat cop, or is there, experienced beat cop?
No, I just put it for, just as a whole across.
Okay.
Just as a cross, yeah.
Okay. I'd probably put beat cop in the one night stand tier. He's, not bad looking, but he's gonna die.
Yes. Yeah.
In his line of work.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in friend zone and one night stand. I'm not disagreeing with this. Right? I'd like to have him as a friend, because, I can...
He's young, he's good looking, he's got a decent job. He's just not gonna... He's around for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah. Do you think he knows Deputy Dingby?
No,
I hope
he's
not.
not that. He's nameless.
Where would Deputy Dingby be on this?
I don't know.
not human.
Not human. All right, Bryn, you get the deciding vote then.
No.
The power goes to you.
Okay, so I've been in a long-term relationship with B-Cop, but we're on the outs.
Okay.
But every time I meet somebody new, I'm like, well, B-Cop used to do this.
Okay.
I did.
So sounds like so then we're gonna cut out. It's gonna be one night stand between summer fling then, from the sounds of it.
That would be the average.
Yeah, so I would probably put him in the summer fling.
Okay.
Although he's impacting my life in ways that I'm not happy about.
I'm not upset with summer fling if you're not.
That's fine.
I'm happy. Yeah. All right. Not human.
Yep. Dog.
Dog.
Yeah, but dog is definitely one true.
Well, yeah, that is true. If this was a forever friend tier list, but this is about who we're fucking. Speaking of fucking, here's research librarian.
This guy's pretty old, right?
Yeah, he's pretty old.
Okay. I'm gonna say probably friend zone.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about, but he's probably not rich enough to warrant dating.
Yeah, you can't really. I mean,
it's a research librarian.
What can you sit? Can you sit through a dinner of him sitting there and being like, "Well, fun fact, did you know an ancient Sumerian?"
Well, here, let me read his flavor text. Let me read his flavor text so I can paint a picture of him. There have been problems at the Orton Library, as we both know, given poor armitage condition and the other unrelated incidents of a few years ago. Yeah, this guy's a friend zone. He's
I'm interested in talking to him about what the incidents a few years ago were.
Yeah, I don't think if he was walking towards me, I would leave, because that's what stay away is, right? If they were approaching me, I would be like...
the street.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'd be like, hey, research librarian, that's a nice book you got there.
Phone, pretend you're like, oh.
Yeah. Just, oh, shit, I gotta go this way. Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Dr. Milan Christopher. He's a doctor. He's a professor of etymology. While I truly pray that this nightmare is just a singular abomination, I must admit that I'm exhilarated by the possibility this is one specimen of a new genus.
So he's a nerd.
He's a nerd.
So I put him in either stay away or friend zone, and it's not because I find him unattractive, though he is not.
He's not very attractive.
It's because I don't really want to talk about bugs that much.
Yeah, do you think?
I would also
spiders?
put him in friend zone.
I'm down for that. But,
oh yeah, I think I'm fine for friend zone.
He clearly makes a ton of money at his job.
Yeah. Yes,
I guess
he's
very, very intelligent.
Could definitely be in the category of hey, if we're both still single at 45, we're getting married for tax purposes.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah.
He's the Contingency plan.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, more just like, why does the government need more of my money?
It's true.
But he's also not old enough that he's gonna die soon, right?
No,
So-
no. He's.
Yeah, no,
I mean, realistically,
Well, I mean,
he's
he
probably
works- he
close
works
to
with
like my
dangerous
age,
books.
right? Like
Yeah.
he's probably like in his mid 30s,
Yeah,
early
like-
30s.
yeah.
Give me. I have one more year of it, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I technically have like 3 months of it.
I know.
All right. Next up, we got Leo DeLuca, the Louisiana Lion. He was born in Mississippi, though.
You'd be a one-night stand. for
I
me. He had
100% agree.
Zero
Yeah.
commitment.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
He's
It'd be a one-night
gonna-
stand.
he's gonna
It's
show up.
probably not my choice.
Yeah, he's gonna show up. You're gonna get drunk. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, really?
Yeah. But he's already gone at that point too, right? Like he's the one who left.
Yeah, yeah, but like, yeah.
Here's a gun I stole from someone. It'll pay for your cab home or whatever.
Yeah.
You can use this to get home.
Yeah. Just a gun. Just a revolver with a note, and then you never hear from him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty easy one night
Yeah.
stand. What about cat burglar?
Cat burglar is like a summer fling because at the end of the summer they get caught and go to
I think so
prison,
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
I think
doubt
summer
that.
fling's pretty
Like-
good for that.
You know?
Yeah. Not too much to go on
It's-
for
yeah.
a cat burglar. We don't know how good they are.
Hey, buddy.
Did you
Can't
hear
really,
cat
like-
Russ?
That is you.
That is you.
Yeah, show me your asshole.
Yeah. It's not that kind of video,
Show him
Russ.
what you are.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down.
You go into the... He's here to give his opinion on the not human too.
Yeah, well, there's one coming up right away that you might be interested in, buddy. Yeah, I think cat burglar. We don't. Yeah, he's gonna get arrested, and then it's over.
Yeah.
And you're like, remember when I dated that criminal? Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
shame he got stabbed 3 times in jail. You know, it's like, what can you do?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Arcane Initiate. So, there's a lot I like about Arcane Initiate, but she also like is kind of scary as hell. You know, like she's doing
Oh, yeah.
something she
Yeah,
shouldn't
no,
be.
This is like stay away. Like I don't want to wake up bleeding because you thought that might be fun.
Yeah.
Like we're not doing it in a coffin. That's not happening. Yeah. Like,
Well, she's not.
I might do
She's
it in
an
a
initiate.
coffin.
She's not. She's like a
Like-
summer fling for me. I think. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like
to-
it would take me a while to realize that she's actually crazy. I think.
To me,
She's
I
not
also
so into it that she's like it
Yeah, okay.
impacts her day to day
yeah, it's
life.
not like Arcane like Master, right?
yeah.
Yeah, she's like still working at whatever her job is, and then you just like go over to her place once in a while. You're like, hey, how come you got a whole bunch of candles around?
Yeah, and then you're like, oh no. Then you see the goat, and she's like, it's like, bah.
Yeah.
My first gut instinct was also summer fling.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Bryn
I can
said
live-
stay
I can live
away.
with that.
Okay, I was gonna say we could put her in
fine.
one night stand. But we'll put her in summer fling. They deserve where they go.
God.
Russell. Look, Russ,
You're actually allowed to be here for this video, and you just.
you're ruining it.
Wrecking
Yeah.
up the place.
Can we all agree that this is not human?
Yeah, this is not human.
All right.
Agree.
Yeah.
Not human. All right, we got Aquina, the Forgotten Daughter.
Probably
Yeah. Stay away because I forgot she existed.
Yeah, easy.
Russ, you are like actually a nightmare. Just
You're going to prison
Go
if you
there.
keep this up, buddy.
Just like
there.
the cat burglar.
Yeah. Just the cat.
all right. Laboratory assistant. Honestly, I think
I could do long-term.
I think long-term
yeah.
relationship. Yeah, there's nothing scary about her. She's not a criminal. She's not a cultist.
She has like a respectable job,
That's Bryn's sandwich.
but like
And the
she's
bear
also like
paws.
an assistant, right? So she's probably not consumed by her job.
Yeah.
She has like a life outside of it. She's fairly attractive. You know, that's
Yeah. Let's just take care of that. You're gonna put it on the floor anyway. So.
Yeah. Yep. I'm also there for a long-term relationship.
She also supports you like in expanding your own education.
Yep. Yep.
She teaches you things and
She
like,
gives you more knowledge, and
makes
then when
you
she leaves
think
play,
that
you get
you're-
dumber. Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
I was there
Yeah,
was so
you're
much.
like I'm actually. This wasn't things I knew.
Literally
I was just
stupider.
calling, I was just calling her and being like, "Hey, what's
Yeah.
2 plus 7?" Yeah. Okay.
She
Great.
does-
she's
she-
like, I'm at work.
She
Yeah.
like does your
Yeah.
taxes for you, and then like you break up, and you're like looking at them, being
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck? How does any of this work?" All right, congratulations, you are our first long-term relationship. Hired muscle. Honestly, I would stay away from
Also
this guy.
stay away.
One night stand because he's hired.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Okay,
Like-
okay, yeah.
We,
Extremely
we,
high
both, we both
maintenance.
we both understand the nature of this relationship. The
He's not,
transactional.
and like
nature.
even though it feels like this is actually 2 tiers up, this guy is not a friend.
no.
No, this guy is.
He's your friend as long as you're paying him.
No, he's
Yeah.
the guy when you feel real down about yourself, you head down to the bar by the docks.
Yeah. There's always that damn bar by the docks, and this guy's always in it. Oh, God. There you go, buddy. Okay, next up, Pete Sylvester. The broadest... Yeah. We don't even need to...
No, we don't really need to discuss this. I don't think.
Yeah.
He's willing to listen to all your shit.
Yep.
But also fix your problems.
He's young, doesn't have any baggage yet.
Yep. He's the big man on campus.
Yeah.
So you get cooler, right?
You do, yes.
You do get cooler.
That's what the brain is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I love you, Pete. He's also like a hunk.
He gives you feet because he forces you to go on like 6 a.m. runs with him.
Yeah. He has broad shoulders too. Wow.
Yeah,
So much good.
Brother
Brother Xavier.
Brother Xavier's like a summer fling. And by a summer fling, I mean he's a friar or whatever. He's not a priest.
Yeah.
So
I think like
okay.
I think like he has a lot of good going for him, right? He's not scary, right? He's very like he cares about other people, and then when you break up, he deals 2 damage to an enemy at your location.
He's very. I could see a long-term relationship. He's very.
But he's gonna die.
Yeah, but he's very stable while he's around.
Yeah.
And like and he doesn't necessarily die. He cares about the other people in your life, and like. He makes you feel better about that, and then if he does die, he still protects you. Though you trust that he's gonna look out for you.
I do think I love that. Like we don't break up, they die. Thanks, Russ. I do think that anyone who has like, I mean, it's only Tetsuo and Brother Xavier and Gurish, but they also get like the big like emotional support that they provide. I'm kind of...
He cares about other people in your life.
I'm feeling... I think Travis convinced me. I was happy with Summer Fling, but I'm also happy with LTR.
So like, maybe the romance is just a summer fling, but your parents keep inviting him to...
Oh, yeah, you stay friends afterwards, yeah. Because they're like, we love that old priest that you were dating for...
Or he could also be like a baby daddy who, like, you don't mind having life because he's just a good guy.
Yeah.
But things didn't work out.
Yeah. All right. Art student. All right, I'll tell you right now. I know a lot of art students. They're cool, but
stay away.
Stay away. Yeah. I am an art student. You should stay away from me. I've trapped Julie in an unescapable hell world that she can never escape.
She's a teacher, so like.
Yeah. Teachers are pretty grounded. It's just she comes home. And she's just like, now, did you do the chores today? I'm like, yeah, I did the chores today.
And then she gives you like a sticker on your
I'm like, on the wall. Yes. And she looks at all my art and she's like, that's really good. That's really good.
Did you watch the video I made today, Julie?
She's like, I did, and it was really good. And I'm like,
look at my thumbnails.
Yeah. I do show her my thumbnails. I have one that I'm really proud of coming out soon. Yeah, you should stay away from me. Yeah. All right, we got Alyssa Graham. She's a speaker to the dead. +1 book.
Yeah, it's just weird. That's just like a weird profession.
I think this might be to me, it's kind of like down here, friend zone and stay away.
I don't think I want to be friends with her.
I'd be friends with her.
I don't want to be friends with a mortician or whatever it is she actually does.
She's pretty smart. She's just kind of like a little bit crazy, you know?
Yeah.
I think outside of the whole speaking of the dead thing, she's probably a pretty normal person.
Yeah, that's...
You try to stay away from normal people?
Yeah.
I vote for friends.
I try to stay away from people who tell me they speak to dead people.
So you vote for...
like, I don't want to be in... I don't want to star in Poltergeist. I don't want
that is a good point.
That's a fucking...
So you're saying...
nightmare.
You're saying friend zone, you're saying stay away. I think I'm going to lean to stay away. But...
Fair.
It depends on the day, right? I'm an art student. What do I know? You can't trust any of my opinions. No. All right, next up, we got Joey the Rat Vigil. Honestly, I think this guy would be a great friend. I would not want to, do anything with him.
Yeah, because you'd have to count your fingers afterwards.
It's true.
Yeah, you don't want to take him home to your parents either. Like,
No.
what's your partner doing? He's like, well, I run like an illegal pawn shop.
Yeah. And also, like...
Oh, like TVs and stuff, and like guns.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want? I can get it for you.
And like, even though like he is looking out for number one, and we always joke that that's
Number one
Bob,
is Bob
right?
Jenkins.
Yeah.
But it just implies like an innate selfishness that you never wanted a partner,
Yeah.
right? So we're gonna put him in. But I think he's a cool guy.
a little bit
I would
narcissist.
love to have a great time. I would love to have a great time with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's also probably a pretty solid friend because you're like, hey, I'm in trouble and I need.
Yeah.
thing.
And he's like
$20.
And he's like, I'm always
Yeah.
looking out for number two as well. And then you're like, thank you, Joey. That's what he says to everybody, though.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. William T. Mailson. Honestly?
I think he's stay away.
Really?
Yeah, his work is more important than you all of the time.
Yeah.
That is...
fair.
Okay,
He's
I thought like he would
he's
be...
never gonna have time for you.
I felt a good summer fling vibe,
Right.
but I'm interested where
I
Travis...
just like probably friend zone. I'm really interested in what he's working on, and I would love to hear about it from him. But yeah, he's probably too busy to
Sure.
do anything.
I think we'll do friend zone because I was summer fling, Bryn was stay away. I think that's a good spot for it.
Yeah, like I am interested in what he's working on.
As a friend.
Yeah.
But only as a friend.
Well,
not-
no, I'm interested in what he's working on, not him.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Next one. This one's a little bit. Is this human?
That's like partly a no, and like one night stand if it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
No.
I think we're just gonna put this in not human.
I wouldn't have a one night stand with a guy who has blood red gloves.
That's
and a
inherently
suit
what he does.
with a knife.
Yeah. So we'll just put not human and just.
He's gonna take your kidney,
Yeah.
Look, I got two.
guaranteed.
Yeah. David Renfield. He's sitting in. Okay. I just have to say, no matter what, like he's a hunk, but he's sitting in a room with cockroaches. Like.
One night stand.
Yeah,
He is.
yeah, because
he
I'm
is
not
attractive.
coming back afterwards.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he's a good looking
you
guy.
live like this.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this over with.
He's also probably extremely smug and like conceited.
Yo, 100%. He'd be like, "Oh, you don't know about Dante's Divine Comedy?"
Start talking about some random book you've never read. Or whatever.
Yeah.
No one has. It doesn't exist in print
Oh,
anymore.
you've not heard of the Taman Shud? And
Yeah.
you're like, "What the fuck, David?" And he's like, huh. "Yeah, but he would probably be."
I read it when I was
absolute-
12.
front and back,
Yeah.
just the front and back of the book.
Just
Yeah.
Charles Ross Esquire, acquaintance and solicitation. I know acquisitions. Acquaintance. I think I just actually just friend zoned him without even realizing it when I called him an acquaintance when he actually has acquisitions, and he's like, "Oh shit."
yeah. So I would put this guy in like long-term relationship, but it's like not a healthy dynamic. It's like he's buying stuff that I need,
Oh,
and I
okay.
keep coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Travis? Where does this guy sit for you?
He'd be like friend zone for me. He he exhausts himself with his work every single day.
Yep.
And he does buy you things, which is nice.
It is nice.
But he's like the friend that you hang around with, and you go to him when you're in financial trouble. He's like he's quite wealthy. But yeah, I wouldn't want a relationship with him personally.
Yeah, it's not a healthy one.
I will put him in summer fling because I think that's a nice balance between the two.
That's not what a summer fling means.
But it's not one night stand. Like, this is a weird thing, you know? It's not. It's like one of those things where it's the summer fling where you're like, oh, suddenly it's not good, you know?
Sure, maybe you meet him through dating him, and then you realize things aren't okay, and you're
Yeah.
friends after.
Yeah. All right, Dario El Amin.
Fucking stay away. That guy sucks.
What's his thing? Unscrupulous broker?
Investor.
Investor. Yeah, stay away.
Yeah, this guy's like Charles Ross, only he has no charm. He
I was gonna
just
say
shows
he's-
up and he's
yeah.
like, yeah.
He's Charles Ross, but evil.
He's a
Yeah.
gold digger.
Yeah.
He's
But he also
interested-
gives you money, right? He's
Yeah,
just
he's
like,
like-
be richer, and then he's like, I
Yeah,
love you now
He's
that
a
you're
coward.
rich.
He only does it when it's easy.
That is true. He does only do it when it's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
only
not
when you don't
disagreeing.
need the help.
I'm not disagreeing at
Stay
all.
away. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Madame LeBranche. Honestly, I'm gonna say one night stand.
I'm gonna say friend zone. My perspective might shift when I have gotten to the age that you have.
Oh man.
All right, Bryn, where are you putting Grandma?
I'm usually
Grandma
looking for
one.
women who haven't hit menopause yet.
Yeah, no,
We'll put her in friend zone, I think.
All right.
Like, you know, the one you talk to is like, why aren't you married yet? And you're like, oh, am I gonna have to tell you that I'm gay? Like,
Yeah,
just
you're
want
on
you to
she's on the
stop.
way to work and you walk past her home. She's like, oh, come in for tea and cookies,
Yeah.
and you're like, I really want tea cookies, but she is gonna ask me why I don't have a girlfriend. But
Yeah.
she makes really good cookies.
I mean, I'm picking up what she's putting down a lot more than Granny Orn. Granny Orn, I've seen her feet. I'm not into it. If you see her full art, she's not wearing shoes, and that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Does she have bird feet?
No.
Because that'd be really funny.
It would be really funny. Venturer.
This guy's probably a one-night stand.
I think so too.
He's fairly attractive, I think, from what I can see from this tiny art. Or at the very least, not unattractive, but also he's a wayfarer, so he's like probably doing his own thing.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a series of one night stands where he's like, "Hey, I'm in town. You single?"
Yeah, even if he was like,
"Yep."
even if you were
Let's
living
do it.
with him, he'd be like, it'd be the weekend, the long weekend. He's like, yeah, I'm going out hiking by myself for 6 days. Mm-hmm. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
You're like, all right. So yeah, it's just like
See you next week.
leave it as it is.
Yeah.
I think we all agree one night stand for sure. Dr. Ellie Horowitz. Honestly, I think she deserves to be an LTR.
I think
Yep.
so too.
Yeah. I think there's nothing.
Yeah, she supports you. She's really good at finding gifts for you.
Yeah,
She
she's
knows
like,
exactly what you want.
look
most
at
of the
this
time.
jewel of Aureolus, and you're like,
Exactly what I wanted.
yeah, I wanted the little
I didn't even
alien
know that
amulet.
existed.
Yeah, but I want it and I need it.
Damn it, woman! Where's my jellyfish egg?
You hide my things so that I need you.
All right. Treasure Hunter.
He's the same as hired muscle.
Yeah. Absolutely the same.
That was one night stand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like, you're paying him.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yep.
You can't pretend it's anything else.
It's true.
It's either this or stay away, because
Yeah. It is. It's for
it's
both
pretty-
of them. It's either
yeah,
one
it's
night
like- it's
stand.
On
or
the
stay
upside,
away.
he gets to die in a cooler way, where hired muscle probably gets like shanked by some other hired muscle.
That is true. This
This
guy
guy
gets crushed by a boulder.
Yeah, or like he
Yeah.
catches.
hired
some
muscle has
mummy
all kinds
curse.
of cool scars though.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that's kind of neat.
Yeah,
This guy's just like kind of nerdy.
he's
He's
kind
a
of
little bit
nerdy.
nerdy. Yeah.
Like, I mean, not in a bad way.
look at
but-
his hat, dude.
His hat, I would make fun of him if he was
Yeah,
wearing that hat around me.
absolutely.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, nice hat, and that's all I would say.
If he wore it anywhere other than the desert, yeah, I'd be like,
Yeah.
The jungle.
nerd.
We got
I'm
Yodel,
in the jungle.
the lost son of Edsley. I think he has a spear.
I'm gonna stay away.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
He also comes across like, so you meet this guy. Where do you meet him?
So, okay, I'll tell you right
You
now.
just meet him in the jungle?
In my headcanon, I am an eligible bachelor in a bar.
Okay.
So if this
Yeah.
guy was standing in the corner, I would probably stay away.
Yeah, but you talk to him and he's like, yeah, I'm actually the direct descendant of a lost like Aztec or Mayan lineage.
Honestly, that
We
makes
just
him.
disappeared, getting like phased through time a couple millennia ago. And
So
you're
when
like,
you first started, I was like, "That's really cool. I want you to be my friend." But then when he was like, "No, they're the electrical interference in the scanner is gonna poison my food," I was like, "Okay, I think I'm gonna stay away."
yeah.
So I think, yeah.
like he's right. He's telling the truth.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like he is.
It does
Yeah.
sound like a flat earther.
He does.
Yeah,
sound
it does.
crazy.
Yeah, it is very
And,
flat Earth. They're like, my whole civilization has traveled through time,
So
and
tell
I'm
me, do you
like,
think you're a
okay,
messiah
buddy,
of some
yeah.
kind?
Okay. Lola Santiago.
She ends up spending a lot of time on work. She also spends a lot of your money going around looking for stuff.
But she gives you stuff when you do spend your money. I think she's a summer fling. Summer fling?
Yeah, because we're on the same expedition. The expedition is
Yes.
we never talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. The expedition that we're leaving
ever
from this
again, 'cause
bar
we
that
live,
I'm
we
putting
live on like
myself in.
opposite sides of the continent or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on her own, and she like comes back at the end of the day, and she's like, "Check out this sick amulet I found." And you're like, "Nice, where'd you get it from?" And she's like, "I paid some
I
local
bought it."
tour guide
Yeah.
from it." And you're like,
Yeah.
Sick. All right. All right. We have Olive McBride.
What tier of
One
relationship is it when
night
you chain someone up in your basement?
I'm long term.
That's a long
I mean, sorry. Are you?
Yeah.
Do you like feed them?
Oh, yeah.
Like, probably.
Well, Diana
I mean,
probably
like,
does.
when I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, then probably.
Yeah.
Like probably long term, maybe summer fling, depending on how good your memory is.
All right. Well, that's your answer. It's what she wants, though. She's like, "Are you gonna take me home and chain me up in the basement?" And I'm like, "This is our second date."
Yeah. But okay.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying no.
Just a little forward.
Just like,
I would say one night stand because she's only trying you once.
That is actually true. She's
that's
just
fair.
like,
That's fair.
you I will try once, and I
Yeah.
will never feast on the
alright.
fruit again.
All right.
Yeah, that seems good. All right. Alice went the wrong way. Alice Luxley. All right. I'm going to be real. Probably, I think, for me personally, I would say Summer Fling because I think she's still kind of scary to me.
She's a long-term relationship to me. She's only scary at work.
That's fair. That's fair. What do you think, Brendan? You're the...
I think I don't want to date a cop.
Okay.
Not
So,
cop,
like,
she's a
probably
detective.
however long until I realize that.
She's a detective.
So, like,
She's
maybe a
worked for
summer
police.
fling. She's a private detective. That's even worse.
No, she's
That's like a cop who doesn't get paid all the time.
She's a public detective.
She's a public detective. Yeah,
then she's a cop.
I used to be a private detective, but then I went
Yeah.
public, and yeah.
Yeah, just walking around shouting things about people.
Yeah. You're cheating on your wife.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Mr. Rook, a dealer in secrets.
Summer fling.
He's at the bar. He's holding a scroll and reaching out to me. Do I approach? Yes, I think I
So,
do.
like,
I'd read the scroll 3 times till I got like 3 instances of trauma.
Yeah, could you imagine that this motherfucker, like what he's actually doing, he's like, I can give you any information you want, but we're gonna cause some problems. Like we're gonna have you're gonna find out something about yourself that you never wanted to discover. Like suddenly you're a hypochondriac, you know?
he's gonna he's gonna tie me up in his basement. I understand. I'm gonna open doors that can never be closed again. I got it.
I'm down for summer. I also like one
Might
night
not last
stand.
entire summer, but like it's the one after one night stand before a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I guess like a few dates category wouldn't have been like a good one. We could have put it in, but
It's like splitting hairs a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This guy is an aspiring actor.
Stay away.
So this is a stay away for sure.
Yeah.
I know a real actor and I'd stay away.
Yeah, but he's hot.
Yeah, I'd still stay
So
away.
he's got that going for him.
Yeah. He's also a criminal, so like, it's one of those
The
things.
story with the hat, Bryn.
What?
The story with the
No,
hat.
yeah, we're not gonna do that on. No.
No, we're not talking
No, we're not
telling
talking
that story.
about that. We're
But
not doing that.
Dude, I just
Stay
realized
away.
Like I feel like by the time you get there, you're too far invested. You know,
probably
you're like,
things have gotten to that point and you're just
Okay.
like, this is how it is.
okay, yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Not Human, Ghost.
Not
Yeah,
human.
okay, so I would like to petition for a Patrick Swayze tier.
Yes, I was thinking, but I think we.
But
Yeah.
we're not gonna actually
Not-
make that.
not
But
human.
like, yeah, it's.
But
not,
is this Patrick Swayze?
it,
tier for
it is
sure,
a
yeah.
former human, which
Yeah.
is close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, for those of you who haven't seen what I did, we don't need to. Yeah. Travis is one of them. So
Yeah.
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 All right, we got agency backup, so you're just getting like fucking pounded by like 7
This
dudes.
is, yeah, this
I'm not gonna judge you guys. This is stay away here for me.
Yeah.
If
I
see-
mean,
like-
I respect you if you want it, but I'm also staying away.
This is like absolutely one night. You're just like
but also if I see
just getting railed.
yeah.
Like
You're like,
and you're like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that again.
yeah.
You know. All right.
if I see
Alright.
4 federal agents in a bar, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean that's fair. I'm assuming that these guys are like off duty and not wearing their agency clothes. So
Yeah.
how would I know?
It's true. No, in my head they're still they're always like how they are.
What if they have real FBI
Yeah.
badges, but they're like wearing stripper police outfits?
Still stay away, I think. Yeah. I'm not ready for that.
That's
Once
fair.
again, like, more power to you, but I'm not. I can't. Diana Esperance, she deals with devils.
Probably stay away.
I think as well for me.
I'm like long-term relationship. I got no problem with that. Even though I already complained about
You don't
it.
even
like,
want to ask like about which devil she's dealing
the
with.
less I know.
Well, it's actually
better.
actually just the ally from
Yeah.
Hemlock Vale.
It's gonna be really awkward when one day she's like, "So, babe, I sold your soul."
Did we get something cool?
She's like, "I got."
Yeah, we got three-
She's like, I got this hoodie, and I'm like,
It's all he'd give me. It's all Asmodeus would give me.
You can't get mad at me. Get mad at Asmodeus.
Yeah, I'm good
He offered me
whatever
a
you guys
T-shirt.
pick.
You're lucky. We high rolled him.
I'm gonna put in stay away, but mad respect to Bryn. We're gonna that's asterisk LTR there. Anna Caslow, the mysterious soothsayer. I'd be friends with her. I'd be like, hey Anna, how's it going?
That's
I have a
bullshit.
one-night
That's
stand with her.
bullshit. She's gonna be like, it's fated
Yeah. Ooh.
that we're gonna get married and have 6 children, and you're like, I have to move to South America.
Yeah, one night stand. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna say no.
I just mostly every time I think about her, I'm like, yeah, we could build a deck, and then the deck is shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 It's not a good plan. You'd think I'd have learned, but I don't.
No.
I really don't.
I mean, like, I would think, like, even though, like, you, like, one night stand implies one, I think you could have multiple one night stand type meetings with Anna Caslow and regret all of them, which sounds like what you're
every
doing.
single
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not human.
Yeah, I mean, is Bay.
Dude, I know we're not, like, we weren't, but it'd be
Right.
so funny if, like, we just agreed at the start for one animal that we actually just, like, rated legitimately, but everything else was not human. We're not doing that, but that would be really funny to just do
I
it.
don't know. I would put the black cat in
Oh.
a long-term relation too. I would have a long-term intellectual relationship with that cat. He seems cool.
He does, yeah. But he's also not
He's
human.
also a cat.
Yeah, he's-
Probably not human.
Not human in multiple ways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jessica Hyde. She's a wayfarer, so that we've already said that is like a knock against her. She's also cursed, which probably isn't also great.
I don't know where curse is though.
Yeah. Okay. I warned you to stay away from me. Now we're both in this together.
Long-term
Yeah,
relationship.
forever.
That's some commitment.
Yeah.
Long-term relationship.
Okay, my gut said stay away from that, but I'm not gonna. Once again, this
It's
is
not up to
It's
her
too
to
late.
decide
You're already in it.
that this is too dangerous for me. It's up to me to decide.
Yeah. Now we're both in this together. I told you to stay away from me. Now we're both in this together, motherfucker. We're both gonna freeze to death in the Arctic. Wrong place, wrong time, man. This is just a bunch
Yeah.
of red flags, but sometimes we don't follow our red flags,
No,
right?
see, that's the thing about looking at things through rose-tinted glasses is that all the red flags just look like normal flags. So,
It's true.
yeah.
It's true.
How are you supposed to know?
Tetsuo Mori? LTR, I think.
One night stand.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna die.
No, he's not gonna die.
Yes, he is. He's gonna take a bullet for his like some junior officers.
Yeah, but like,
He's gonna take a bullet for beat cop.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, where are you putting
I
him?
I put him in like summer fling, and at the end of the fling, he's like, "You should probably take this back. It belonged to your dad."
It's so beautiful. All right, I think the two my LTR one night stand will put him in summer fling.
He's sleeping with your dad too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're
Like a
breaking
pair of
up.
underwear.
Yeah.
Gregory Gry. Okay, so he's a muckraker.
He can't gamble for shit. You should not know. He'll throw away everything.
One
you
one
ever
night
had.
stand.
Yeah, definitely.
He
I
would
think one
gamble
night
his
stand.
body away to me.
I think one night stand.
Yeah, you beat it. You're playing poker, and he's like, "I'd like to call, but I don't have enough chips. Can I bet my ass?"
Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Fine.
Like, I'm curious to see what you got now.
Yeah, we'll try something out.
He's like two
Yeah.
pair.
Yeah, he's like ace high, baby, and you're like,
Greg. All right, next up we got Twyla Catherine Price. She's an artist.
so
But she's not.
Long-term relationship.
She-
she's like the sophisticated kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm
artist.
gonna say. She's not an art
Yeah, okay,
student.
sure.
She's the
like-
classy artist. She's made it.
But I will
Yeah.
also say, it
But
isn't
she
going to
used to
end
be an
well.
art student.
It isn't going to end well
Yeah,
because
she's
she's
lost
still
her job.
she's still also an
that's-
artist when it's all
that's
said
how
and
these
done.
stories
Right?
go, right? Like, she's gonna cut off one of her ears and give it to you as a romantic gift or some stupid thing, and you're like,
Yeah, and then I'm gonna eat it, and she's gonna be really weirded out.
Oh, dude, her flavor text is okay. We're putting it in her LTR, but her flavor text is like also just a big red flag. It's just sometimes this world I wish I never came back, and we're like, yeah, Twyla, we love you, you're great, and then
She just goes to Dreamlands once in a while. It's okay.
it's not okay.
I should take you with her.
But I know you love the Dreamland,
I
so
love the Dreamlands. I would force her to come back so you could tell me stories about the Dreamlands.
take me with you.
Yeah.
Delilah O'Rourke, she's a syndicate assassin.
Summer fling or one night stand for me.
Yeah, she's too scary.
yeah,
Quite
that's
pretty
fair.
though.
That's
Oh,
fair.
But yeah, she's also an assassin. When I found out, I'd probably be like,
Just having a big moral conundrum in the
so
bathroom.
It bodes well that I'm still not dead right now. But
yeah, how do you get out at that point?
Yeah.
Because like, she knows where you live.
yeah, but she's probably gonna kill you.
No,
I would
unless-
move. I would move.
Like you really have to decide. You're like, am I gonna try and get out because she's an assassin? That's like not something I want a long relationship with, or like, am I gonna gamble on the fact that I'm the person that she's been sent to kill and try to form an emotional attachment with her?
Oh,
so she doesn't
yeah.
kill me?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
There's your moral conundrum.
There you go.
I would just punch my ticket there. I'd be too scared.
Just shoot me.
You just kill me, please. She's like, what? Just do it. Take me out. I don't want to wait any longer to know. Okay, so what do you say, Bryn?
I mean, like, she's a criminal.
Yes. And
Okay, lots of people are criminals.
what's our highest rated criminal?
Yeah, I mean, like, she's good
Cat
at it,
bug
though.
for summer fling.
She's good at it because she's
She's
still
good.
alive.
So you're saying the one night stand or summer fling, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying like either LTR or summer fling, depending on how much of her work she brings home.
Sure. I'll say summer fling. I think that's we've all kind of said that. I'm with that as well.
Yeah.
Not human,
Not human.
As far as we know.
as far as we know. Yeah. Abigail Foreman, a library intern. I don't see why this isn't LTR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got like a promising career ahead of her.
Yeah.
She's definitely well educated.
Yeah.
She has like not a real job, but like in the
it's
time
not a
period,
job.
you probably make enough money to support her.
Yep. And she like brings home great books and she reads them to you twice.
Yeah.
She's like, "You want a bedtime story?" I'm like, "Yes." And then she reads it twice.
And
Yeah.
she's like, it's the Lord of the Rings again. And I'm like, all
And
right.
she's like, "Don't you fall asleep."
Yeah, let's do it.
Just hits you every
Yeah,
time.
except the way she reads every word twice. So she's
no.
not the
Lord
entire book twice.
of the rings.
Yeah.
Jacob Tutu is just a nightmare.
Yes.
All right, I
Jacob
got you.
2222. Ah! Eldritch Sophist, otherwise known as the man who cheats at chess.
Stay away. I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I think he's a
like,
I-
honestly-
cheat with chess. I wouldn't be
Like-
friends with someone who cheats the games, man. Take that shit seriously.
Uh-oh.
Oh. This is Travis's last video on the channel.
I think we need to talk about something after this, guys.
Yeah. All right. Cheating at chess. We don't stand that
He also
here.
keeps secrets.
He does. Well, so does Mr. Rook.
Yeah, but Mr. Rook's secrets are cool.
Yeah, Mr. Rook is also, like, willing to tell them to you eventually.
It's true.
Yeah.
Priest of Two Faiths.
Nah.
Stay away.
Yeah, probably stay away.
I mean,
no
like,
commitment.
one, he's a priest, and
Yeah.
two, he's two-faced. It says it in his
It
name.
is true. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's one of those things like he can like meet your parents, like if you were dating him, meet your parents, then you're like, oh, they're great. And then just like he's opening up like his WhatsApp and he's like, they sucked. And you're like, fuck.
He'd be maybe he's like friend zone. He'd be like a great like pretend boyfriend for your parents. I'm like, why don't you have a partner yet? And you're like, well, I do.
I'd bring Doctor. I think I would choose like
He can even show up and like he'll like appease both your Protestant mother and your Catholic father. 'Cause
wow. That's a musical if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Even got the name Priest of Two Faiths. Wow. Bryn, you should stay away.
Yeah.
I also said stay. I do the friend zone. I think you made a good
Yeah.
case.
Like, at the beginning, it
tried.
seems great until, like, you're 3 months in and you come home and he's banging an art student in your bed.
Fuck.
And you're like,
He would. Tristan Botley. He comes with the dog.
oh, yeah, okay, that's, like, not my favorite kind of dog, but it's a dog. Is it a good
Nothing's
dog?
ever going to be the same, Vito. It is a good dog. All dogs
Yeah.
are good.
No, that's not true.
That is not true.
one night stand, he's for hire.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I can live
We've
with
that.
set the rules. We follow them.
Dog's not a plus for me either.
Well,
Because
not if I'm hiring him,
I'm
no.
also allergic.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
So Nethys, I'm gonna basically just paint her with the exact same brush I painted Yaddle with. You know, she's gonna be like, I am the huntress of Bass, and I'll be like, okay. I think she's just like living in the exact same spot as Yaddle for me. Big stay. If she was in the bar, this bar I'm heading,
I would be less concerned about her in the bar in general because she has like a bow, which probably she doesn't have an arrow nocked, whereas y'all is just walking around with a spear.
It's
but
true.
like it is a very similar situation.
It is,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I generally try to stay away from LARPers,
But
if I see someone in the bar and they've got a bow,
Yeah.
I assume that's what they just came from doing.
that's a safe assumption.
She also gives
So,
off really,
like,
really
yeah, I'm
intense cat lady vibes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
I
You're
like
like in the bar and there's like 7 cats just around her. And she comes over to see you and the cats all get up and follow her.
oh fuck yeah, she does come with the cat. Yeah.
I like cats probably more than
Yeah,
the
but that would
next
be
man,
creepy, man.
Yeah, like 7.
Yeah.
And then she
Yeah.
talks to you and they all stare at you.
Yes. yeah.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit strange.
It's a little much.
All right, we got Ikak. She honestly, I think she's summer fling or LTR. She stops your weaknesses. She sacrifices herself to make you better.
It's like a summer fling.
Yeah, because sooner or later she's gonna realize it.
Yeah, long term.
Oh, and then she drops it all. So
Yeah.
I'm the problem.
Yeah.
I'm the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think summer fling's a good place. I like that. Yeah. Jacob Morrison, Coast Guard captain.
He's a fucking sailor.
Long term relationship, honestly. Dude has like he's blessed.
Yeah.
He has a real job. He doesn't have anything obviously wrong with him.
How much do Coast Guard?
He owns a boat.
Okay, because to me the difference is
He probably doesn't own the boat.
between LTR and summer
Captain
fling
boat's like the same thing.
is how much do like Coast Guards like have to get moved around, or are they like pretty static to their coast? I don't know. Because like if they move around, it's a perfect summer fling. If he stays, that's a great LTR, right?
Well, he's a Coast Guard, right? Like you probably can just hang out on the boat with him.
Ooh.
Well, probably not. They're like a government agency. Or
Oh.
whatever,
They
right?
got like lots. Who's gonna check?
All right, Brent. I
He
won't.
is.
He's just like, get off my boat. All right, Brent. I'm stuck between them. Where are you putting Mr. Jacob Morrison?
I mean, like probably summer fling, because eventually the government's gonna tell him that he has to be somewhere else, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna uproot my life.
I do like I do think LTR and Summer Fling are
Yeah.
both good, but I like the story of it more. It's gonna make a better book that he has to be away, and it's like my love that had to go because he was the Coast
Yeah.
Guard.
Fair enough.
And everyone knows who I'm marrying anyway, right?
It's
like
Pete,
we all
yeah.
know, yeah, it's Pete.
Yeah. It's Pete.
Just do they know that you
Yes.
base the quality of your relationships off how good a book they make?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh no, she knows. I thought you were asking, does she know I that when I asked her to put on this MU football outfit, it's about Peter Sylvester. I thought you were gonna ask that because the answer to that is also yes.
I'm gonna call you Peter, but I mean you.
Every time she comes home, I'm like, who's my big man on campus? And she's like, please stop that. All right, Jeremiah Kirby, the Arctic archaeologist. I think...
Dude's a summer fling for the same reason that, like, Lola is.
Yeah.
You're in the Antarctic, but you live in different countries.
I was going to say friend zone
So,
because I think this
he's
guy
also-
would
he's
have
al-
some great stories and be a good friend.
Yeah. He's also married.
To what?
I don't know. A woman,
Oh.
I presume.
The three
Like,
dogs? I thought it was like,
In,
like his job? We're going to say to his
home,
job?
in his
Yeah.
home country,
Yeah.
where
do
he
you say?
comes from.
Because mine is friend zone, but like in a good way.
I'd also say friend zone. He looks
Okay.
kind of creepy.
Well, that's friend zone. in a
Look at
bad
the way
way.
he's looking at the glowy green thing. That's not healthy. That's probably radioactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in the 20s, they thought that was good for your health.
It is true. They put it
Yeah.
on their teeth to make their
Yeah.
teeth glow.
Yeah, so he's gonna die.
Well, everyone's gonna die.
Like actually though.
Yeah, sooner rather than later.
Except maybe this huntress of Bast. She
Yes.
might not-
She's probably never gonna die. No.
Never,
Yeah.
no,
Maybe
no.
some of the
possible.
non-humans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the they're not.
The ghost is
Yeah.
never gonna
The
die.
the
probably.
ghost already
the ghost,
has.
yeah, the ghost is probably good.
So he's probably not gonna again.
Black Cat probably isn't dying.
Yep. Yeah, regular man probably ain't
Yeah,
going
he
anywhere.
probably
Yeah.
isn't
yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, medical student.
Stay away.
I mean, it's either stay away or LTR because you got to lock that down before they're adopted.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's tough.
I think LTR because I think that a medical student, there's a lot of good foundation there. Can I get course credit for this?
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Okay. As long as she's not like practicing on me, you know.
No, she wouldn't.
No, that's
It's
yeah, that's
unethical.
unethical.
It's
Like she'll
unethical.
get kicked out of medical school.
Yeah.
If they find out.
Find out.
But you're the keeper of secrets, so they'll never
How
find
do you
out.
think she's gonna pay for medical school?
With your kidney.
With your kidney,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Travis, now I've realized now, Travis, just every person that sees is just risk of them taking my kidney. That's the first thing you always see whenever you knock. You're like, beep, 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 10%. Okay, we can talk. All right, Michael Lee, the experienced hunter.
Probably Summer Fling. He seems like the kind of guy who's like going around the country.
Yeah, he's in town, like solving a Columbo-esque murder.
I kind of like it more. I like it more as a one-night stand for me personally.
That's
for
fair.
those. What do you think, Bryn?
I mean, I don't know how long does it take him to solve this Columbo-esque murder.
Not very
Well,
long.
42
He's-
minutes. That's
he's
how long
got-
the episodes
Yeah,
are.
so like, I guess 42 minutes is like less than one night.
Yeah.
So,
Generous.
all right. Well, he's got other work to do while he's solving the
No,
murder.
yeah, he's got-
We're only on screen together for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. That's really funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, like we meet in the bar. He's like, I got some questions.
Yeah. Cut to
us
the
in a hotel
next morning.
room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
next morning. And he's like, so what do you know about those murders?
Yeah,
And then the audience is like, what? They just got what did they do? What? Anyway, we got Nkosi Mabadi, an enigmatic warlock. Okay, where do we put Diana? Because I feel like they live in a very...
we put her like way down at the bottom. I would have
She's
put her
in
at the
stay
top.
I think they're very similar to me.
Yeah,
I also think that he should be in the stay away tier.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a warlock.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
also like won't tell you about it.
Yep. Oh, dude, there's 2 Professor William Webbs. Lucky, sneaky guy.
Twins.
yeah.
Twins. Egad.
That's yeah.
Janae Beauregard.
Summer Fling.
Yep, Summer Fling.
Yeah, again, like on the same expedition.
Dude, I love how this is
eventually
like...
I'm just gonna realize she's too good for me.
Oh, okay.
Just like I'll never let you forget, Janae, that you changed me because I realized that there was someone out there who had a 0% chance of taking my kidney, and I thought that was impossible. You changed me.
Turns out without the risk, it's
Yeah,
There's no passion.
yeah. I'm down for it. It fits with all this other stuff
Alright.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
both Professor William Webbs.
Both of them.
Because if it's both of them, it's like one night stand, like with twins,
All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
right?
Congratulations, Professor William
Easy.
Webb. You made it. You broke the system. You broke the game. Not human.
Yeah, but like
Accurate.
is the best.
Yeah. All right. Field agent. Ally and agency. So this is just one member of this agency
Yeah,
backup.
yeah.
She's probably a Summer Fling.
I think so too. Day 15. The end appears to be feeding on what I cannot imagine. I dare not approach further. She's talking about you eating pizza.
Yeah, that's how the relationship ends. 3 months in, I'm like cleaning the bedroom or whatever. I find she has like 17 notebooks just detailing my everyday life.
yeah. But she just refers to you as the entity. Yeah.
I'm like reading through all this crazy work until I realize halfway through it's just me. I'm like, oh.
Fuck. Gurish Kadakia.
He's a good guy.
I think
It's
he is.
probably a long-term
He's a
relationship.
cop.
I think he's LTR. Yeah, he is a cop, which we know Bryn doesn't like.
No, look, I just don't want to be abused at home,
Yeah.
like physically abused
Yeah.
by my partner.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like cops, there's a massively higher risk.
Yeah,
of
but
this.
he would just like hit himself.
Yeah.
So that turns into emotional abuse.
Yeah,
then.
but that doesn't make it any better. He's like, you're making me do this.
No, but then he also supports you emotionally.
No.
It's okay. It wasn't
It's okay
entirely
though.
your
Like this is
fault.
your fault, but it's okay. So you find yourself
Dude, that's some that like Gurish,
fucked
you're
up
that's a little bit fucked,
Yeah.
brother.
maybe actually stay away.
Yeah, you know what? I think we just talked ourselves into that. Yeah. Sorry, brother. Sorry. All right, Chuck
Oh,
Fergus.
fucking up at the top, buddy. He'll do anything for you. At all. Anything.
All right, I have to just once again. This one's a little bit strange for me because it looks so much like Julie's brother. So for me, it's an automatic friend zone just because of that, But that's like the main reason.
I would say one night stand because this guy is like,
Oh, yeah.
he's like, hey babe, I gotta go out, and it's 1 a.m, and you're like, what for? And he's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And you hear the car rev up, and then he comes home and he's like, we need to leave.
I mean, You haven't seen
Now.
you haven't seen Goodfellas, right?
No.
Have you seen Goodfellas?
Of course
Like
yes.
forever ago.
But it's like, so you're basically Ray Liotta's partner in that movie, and Ray Liotta wasn't great.
No. No. That's true.
I think one night. I mean, like I said, I'm abstaining from this
Yeah.
one. My
I'm a
vote.
one night stand. This
Okay.
is my vote.
What's yours,
He does
Brett?
have a nice beard.
I put him up at the top.
Your one true bay.
Yeah, probably.
Wow. I mean, we all still get one true bay that we can put in. We all have one true bay that we're all gonna put in.
But mostly just because he's like the kind of guy that you're like, hey, I need help, and he's like, shovel, gun, like what do we need?
You're like moving.
Wherever the stick is.
And you're like, I'm moving a TV stand.
and he's
It's
like-
kind of heavy.
He's
And
like, okay, we need gun then.
so gun, and he's like threatening another guy. He's like, I'm gonna shoot you if you scratch this fucking.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Like, holy
Trigger
shit.
Man. Honestly, stay away.
Yep. He just
Because I know that's Leo Anderson.
he just walks around with a gun all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like not holstered or anything.
But I mean, like, you can even put like the liquid courage in his hand, and he's like, "Drinky up, drinky up." Yeah, this guy's not
No.
normal.
You get the romantic moments though where you're like trying to figure out how to shoot a gun and he like gets behind you and like
So
holds your hand.
this guy then lives in the Patrick Swayze tier if that exists.
If
He
it
also does
existed.
that with everything where you like you say you're trying
Yeah,
to drink
yeah.
the whiskey and he's like going like this and he's like tipping it into your mouth.
You're like, stop it! Let me be me. El Rubash.
I don't know who this is.
Probably
stay away because I have.
away.
She is, yeah. She kind of lives with
She
this
looks
Diana
kinda crazy.
and this Nikosi scary sorcerer type thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Katja Eastbank, keeper of esoteric lore. Honestly, she seems very normal. I think she's a friend to me. Mostly because she keeps giving me dilemmas to solve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sort of like, how do these people keep getting tied up on the train tracks?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Why am I the one driving the trolley?
She's like, I don't know how to drive a trolley. She's like, it's a thought experiment.
You're like, play along. It's my thought experiment. Greta Wagner.
I stay away. She calls herself the purifier.
Yeah.
Oh my god, with iron and salt, with water and fire.
I know.
That's
Doctor.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, that's a hard sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. Win and Green. Hunter of Rare Books.
Oh,
Honestly,
dude.
Long-term
I think she's
relationship.
LTR, yeah.
Yeah, like, I love books more than most people.
Yep.
I don't hunt rare ones, though. I only hunt, like, stupid ones.
Yeah. And she can find it, though, right?
Yeah,
She'd
but,
be
like, it's good.
Yeah.
How you hunt them? You use like a gun or
Yeah.
nice.
They're really slow, though, so they're easy to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
You
that.
just go around through old bookstores with your finger like.
Oh no, the book bandit's back. What does he do? He just shoots the books with a gun and then leaves.
Just comes into our store and shoots some of the books and then leaves.
Yeah, but he only shoots the stupid ones, so it's okay.
He shoots them and then he pays for the books he shot and then he leaves. Like, I don't. He doesn't take the books
It's
or
like you
anything.
gotta call the police. And it's like, you know,
It's
I can write them off, get insurance
Yeah.
claim on them. It's
Yeah,
fine. I was gonna sell those ones anyway.
Library docent.
Probably like
I
probably Summer Flame.
was gonna
honestly.
say Summer Fling too because I feel like she's about to get transferred to a different library in a different state.
It's also like
Yeah.
just kind of boring.
I'm not gonna say it,
She
but I'm
seems
not
like
gonna
perfectly
not say
normal,
it.
but like just like a little too normal, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have that edge like Jessica Hyde does, where when you're with library docent, you're gonna be thinking about Jessica.
Crash
Hyde.
land in the Antarctic and she's like, we're fucked.
I told you not to get on that plane with me. You did this. Lonnie Ritter.
She's like spoken for, so.
That ain't gonna stop me, Brent.
Oh, okay.
In this fantasy of when we're in the
Alright.
bar together.
All right.
I'm still gonna approach her. Honestly, I think she's a good friend, though. I think
Yeah.
she's a good friend zone.
She's
Yeah.
my good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the best advice you can have in your entire life is have a friend who can fix cars. Like, you want a mechanic. Notably,
like James.
yeah, like James. Yes, like James.
I understand.
Notably,
All those cars he's fixed.
No, I mean, like, at least one of them
Sorry.
works, and I know that.
all those cars he's in the process of fixing.
notably though, she can't fix a car in the game, but she can fix a car. She's
Yeah.
a mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, we're definitely friend zone because she's, like, she's gay. I'm not a woman. I show up to her parents' house for family dinners to stop her grandma from giving her shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's a symbiotic relationship.
She changes
I
your
get
car's
like
oil.
I get to yeah,
not
like
human.
she keeps my car running.
It's
This
a
one, not
cat
human.
and also a ghost maybe.
This one's a lot of things. Granny Orn.
Not
Stay
human.
away.
She's a bird. It says
I mean,
she's a tough old bird.
This friend's got a point.
I also think that, once again, staying away just because the feet.
Yeah, I haven't seen the feed, but I trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
All right. And we got one more to end with, and that is
Not a
Not
human.
human.
not human. All right, everyone. We have a one true bay. We all get one person that we can put in our one true bay category. Don't mind.
So I'm just
me.
gonna get you to scroll to the bottom.
Yeah, that Chuck Ferguson
Let's skip
grid.
out that fat cat.
And Travis, who's yours?
I'm gonna take Whit and Green.
I think that's a great choice.
I love books.
Yeah.
She brings me cool books.
Here, let me get rid of this slideshow. And you can see this beautiful, not at all strange tier list.
It's not the weirdest one we've done.
It's not.
Yeah, that's not a good thing though.
Yeah, it is.
Just wait till we do it with enemies.
Dude,
Ood
I mean,
Mordath.
like, what's her name? Padma.
Rita,
right up
yeah,
at the
Rita's
top.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna stay away from like
she's like
100%
a
of them.
person.
Could you imagine that? We just like debate for like each enemy, and then we're like, stay away for all of them.
She's trying to kill me. Stay away.
Yeah, it's like all these pluses, but she's trying to kill me. Stay away. And then we're just everyone's getting the video, and they're like, they're all in stay away and not human.
Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah. Except for the Gugs. We put the Gugs up in LTR. We love the Gug.
oh,
We do like Gugs.
yeah,
Cool.
probably like, what's her name? Snake Lady.
Ishtaka.
Yeah.
Shtaka?
I don't know if she's a snake lady.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yet.
Well, you do in the art where she's the enemy.
Sure, yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah, but that's like a
it's
different
too late now.
card.
It is
Like,
too
we're
late
already,
now,
we're,
yeah.
we're already committed.
Yeah,
It's,
it's true.
She's probably not going to kill me.
No, probably not, right? And if she does,
Well,
I mean, if she does, it'll be an accident, probably.
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
She'll,
guess
like,
that
bite
comes
you
that
in
comes
your
with being
sleep
like
or
300
whatever.
pounds of snake or whatever.
You
Yeah.
just like, there's just like a shed skin of her on the floor, and you're like, that's strange. Anyways, I'm just going to
It's so
ignore
fucked
that.
up. You like wake up in the morning, you like go to color her, and it's just like her empty skin.
Yeah, that sounds like a good stay away to me. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and happy Valentine's Day. Have a good one, and if you want to see more junk like this, you know what to do. Hit that follow button, and we'll have a great time.
Make it anyway.
Yeah, even if you don't, it's going to happen again.
Eventually.
You can't escape it. You can't
Yeah.
escape it.
I can't escape it either.
No. It's like, I'm going to go over, like, this started as us just playing fucking cards, and now I'm talking about how much Justin wants to fuck a Gug.